Hello, guys. Good evening to everybody, and welcome to the full moon in Virgo event here on Astrology, where I will be your host, guys. My name is Rad. For those who don't know me, I am Scorpio with bunch of planets there. I think I have a stellium as well, and also a bunch of planets in Sagittarius for those who are interested in that. And my moon is in there as well, and I'm raising Aquarius. So, full moon in Virgo. A little bit about the event, people, before we start. This marked by tarot cards. It's where the high priestess meets the hermit, and as the full moon, I think they represent endings, while the new moon represents beginnings. It's an ending of a very important period of time where we reassess or reevaluate our priorities, where the high priestess meets the hermit, and it seems that whenever this full moon is going to bring us as an enlightenment, is going to be very vital, very important for most people. That will be some sort of a calling, that will be some sort of a direction in life that they were supposed to take, because the hermit is what it's all about. I mean, the card, it is what light shines for you out there in the darkness, and the high priestess is the uncovering that light. So basically, you are about to uncover a very, very important goal of yours that you need to follow, and you need to keep moving on constantly and do motion in order to take and seize it. Thank you, Venusian Valentine, but I'm no astrologer, I'm a tarot reader. So yeah, but thank you for your compliment. Thank you, guys. So glad that you all are here. So about this event, guys, usual moon spread is what I choose again today. 5-card spread, people. The first card will mark where we are starting, or in this case, as the new moon, as the full moon, excuse me, in Virgo, it is what direction exactly is emerging for us. The second card is what obstacles we may face along the way to get on that goal, to execute our goals. Then the third card is what intentions we should set ourselves toward in order to reach the goal more rapidly. I mean, in a more recent future, rather than to postpone it. This is what is brilliant for that particular full moon in Virgo, guys, that the goal which is emerging for us, it is something that we are meant to achieve, okay? But the intentions are important. It's because they will determine either you're going to achieve it soon, or you are going to achieve it later on in your future. So the fourth card is what important lesson we are about to learn from that particular goal which is emerging. And the fifth card and final card, guys, is representing the energies that will surround us while we are walking toward that particular goal of ours, that particular agenda. Okay, so we are gathered already, and yeah, I want to thank you guys all for the support you are giving me through this year that I was in front of you, in front of the camera, with writing horoscopes and these kind of stuff. You're amazing people, and if I say that I kind of love you, it's not gonna be a lie. No. Okay, so with that being said, we are jumping into Aries with the Aries 5 cards. Okay, so for Aries, the first card where they're starting at, that's the 10 of Wands, and Aries are about to start, excuse me, with a lot of responsibilities on their shoulders. They're going to start that particular full moon period heavily overburdened, which really speaks that the goal they are setting in front of themselves is something that they need to postpone in the future in order to set in closure the already existing task they are leading on. And while this full moon in Virgo is emerging the goal, then you need to really reconsider about taking it on right now on your shoulders. Is because it does seems that you will not have the resources or the energy or the time in order to take it and to give your maximum potential into it. Now, Aries, it is very important as well not to seek dominions, because that card suggests that you will clinch into control everything around you, and so you will want to be the dominant figurine in your environment, either in your career or in your relationship. Doing it so it's really going to frustrate you quite a lot, is because eventually you will find yourself without a non-personal time, excuse me, and at the end of the day you're going to ask yourself, is this really worth it? Yes, it's worth it, but probably your approach is not correct. So one step at a time is what I'm trying to tell you, Aries. One step at a time. First, set on closure what you are now attending to, and then toward the new emerging goals, which are about to come, guys. They are about to come. Then what is going to block you, what is going to suppress you? And we are having the Two of Cups, and with this card I can clearly see areas that you have to charge towards your future alone. There is nothing wrong to have a partner, there is nothing wrong to have there is nothing wrong to have a romantic partner or co-worker partner, or to involve friends into your activities, guys. But that particular very important goal, which is your calling, has to be chased alone, without asking for help from other places, without asking for counsel from other places. Basically, you need to find your own path on your own. Otherwise, it's not going to be your path. This is only thing that is going to block you from chasing up that very important goal of yours. It could be a new job, it could be new relationship, marriage, if you want to say, or either establishing private businesses. Is going to be something very huge, guys. And here it is where you should not make a contact by any means necessary to drag friends or co-workers into the matter. Then it is what intentions you need to set on. With the King of Cups, guys, as a card representing intentions, that card suggests that you should act rather based on your logic and your thinking rather than emotions, as the King of Cups is someone who rules and suppresses one's emotions. Though the intentions needs to be set so you can make a very balanced decisions forward. So it's like contemplating in one place, guys, when particular decisions are thrown into you, and people or the situations require from you to take a particular path, to take a particular measure, action, or a decision that you need to make. You need to set a little bit the situation at heart. That should be the intention, so you can take the most balanced judgment. As an intention of mood, you need to aim to be at the best mood possible, people. So spending time among people, so-called friends, which really makes you miserable, it's not going to be favorable for you to reaching that long-term prosperity goal for you, guys. It's just not going to be. So maybe this card is also urging you to make a refreshment in one social circle. It urges you to break clean from those unhealthy relationships with people that you have, those relationships which only create a stagnation inside you. They're only making you miserable than happy, and in reality these people, they have nothing to contribute towards you. But above everything else, just try to control your emotions, guys, which means no outbursts, no scandals, no what it is called emotional outbursts, you know, like expressing your emotions without thinking. This kind of stuff is what I'm thinking. Then it is what you're gonna learn. And look at this is kind of beautiful. It is because you're gonna learn that you can be so successful on your own. Nothing much to be said about this card than when you do the job alone, you will receive that personal recognition. I mean, the achievement, the reward from the achievement will be only for you guys, and you don't have to split it on two pieces or on three pieces, or take, you know, 1/4 of it. It is kind of the effort of chasing your goal alone is going to give you great benefits at the end, and the reward, for what I can see here, is that you will become a leader. So that could speak promotion, it could speak for a taking on a lead of a team, being assigned to take on a lead of a team, or being one winning trust in your partner, in your relationship, where your partner already fully trusts you, and you can decide for the relationship itself on your own, on your account, because because you have proven yourself that you can push it furthermore. And at the end, the energies, with the Six of Swords, Aries, the energies suggest that you will be very courageous. These are energies that will give you a lot of courage within you, within yourself, pushing you always to make an action, because they will constantly, these kind of energies, they will constantly create those feelings inside you that if you don't act, nothing will change, there will be no progress, which is, by the way, true. And thus, even though the situations in front of you may seem a little bit foggy, may seem a little bit unknown, though you will make the best appropriate actions for it if you follow the energies that are kind of leading you or guiding you toward the path that you are walking. So a lot of work for Aries, but at the end it seems that they are going to receive a particular reward, guys. So congratulations. So now we're jumping into Taurus. Yeah, come on, shuffle. Yeah, Vishwa, I'm Scorpio Sun and Aquarius rising, but I have a lot of planets in Sagittarius. Yeah, my moon is in Sagittarius. Okay, so Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, where you're starting at with the Knight of Swords. Sorry, you're starting, well, that is this kind of a superficial explanation. I'm sorry for that, but the Knight of Swords generally speaks that you're starting with a lot of vital energy, ready to push through and chase the truth bullshits. Now, it seems that whatever you are chasing, Taurus, or whatever you are about to start chasing, guys, it will be consulted with your emotions. So that will be a decision, very important decisions that you need to take tomorrow or the day after. And you have to consult yourself with your feelings so you can be in peace with your feelings. So this is where you are starting from, determined to chase your goals, okay? No matter what, based on your feelings, knowing that this is something that is true for you, this is something that will really give you prosperity, will give you prospects, and as well, the card may mean moving around, okay? It may mean that reallocation, it may mean traveling as well. So be also open for that. But the card also suggests that you need to be very courageous and you need to act from heroism. So with this being said, Taurus, whatever looks impossible tomorrow or the day after, where the full moon, excuse me, with that new moon, the full moon emerges, this is where your direction lies, okay? And then what can really obstruct you or create a problems in front of you, that is the Lover's card, guys. And with these two cards, I can see that your routine will be very dynamic. It is because what can obstruct you, what can really block you, is the harmony that you will aim to create with your actions. So this speaks that your actions created by the full moon, they are not going to be liked by many. Actually, more people will be frustrated by them. But you can't please everybody, guys. No matter how good you perform you will never be able to please everybody. So why at the end of the day don't try to please at least yourself for a change? So it is kind of something that you will chase, not just alone, but against a lot of people, against a lot of forces. And also hesitation of making choices is as well, it is what is going to block you off. So whatever choice you need to make, you need to make it fast, you know, and consult it with your emotions, with your feelings. It shouldn't be only based on logic. It shouldn't be only based on profits. Okay, the emotional the emotional satisfaction matters the most, guys. Then it is what intentions you need to set. With the Five of Pentacles, people, you need to set your intentions to break the doubts that you have in oneself, in one lifestyle, in one relationship, in one job. You need to realize that these doubts that you have, they're rather fictionary doubts. It is something that you probably self-imposed to yourself. So this full moon, for what I can see from these cards, guys, is proving oneself. It will give you an approval to oneself, that oneself is very, very strong. With the Five of Pentacles, people, as well as an intention, because this card comes in that position, I will not get into it, but also suggest for a monetary increase, stability in one material gains. Very positive. Also, the card suggests that there is someone as well in your particular situation, people. So you are not alone in this. You need to know that. Yes, you will going to charge against many, okay, but you are not alone in this charge. So it will be at least two of you. And also there is probably someone that you can rely on him to at least support you emotionally. Then what you're going to learn here with the Queen of Cups, you may realize that, as I said, you are not alone in this. Look at that. With the Queen of Cups, you may realize that there is really a person there ready to jump for you in the hell itself. So it's someone who is ready to go through fire for you. It is because that person is experiencing a pure love and sympathy towards you, guys. There is nothing material that is connecting you both. So it could be your mother, sister, lover, friend, whatever. It's most likely a woman, water sign, which suggests that it is either Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or it has these ascendants. But the most important thing is this person, it is someone that you can trust. You can really trust. That person knows what you are going through and has a high sense of integrity, which means that it will be loyal to the very end. So you may as well want to rely on it. So after that, we're going to the energies, guys, and with the Page of Pentacles, these these energies are rather, it is very tough to explain energies, you know. So let me try to explain it like this. So these kind of energies, they will devote you into a particular goal. So it's an energy that are dragging you toward a particular goal, that you can give a devotion to it, knowing like from nowhere that your efforts will worth it, basically. So it's these energies, people, Taurus people, they are shielding you for you wasting efforts for little gains. Basically everything you do will have profit for you after the full moon, or for what the full moon gives you as a duration of time. So basically when the full moon happens and you find your devotions, guys, even if it goes against a lot of agendas, you just charge toward it, because at the end it seems that you will end up victorious. Then you will win a very important friend or a lover, or you will regain trust of somebody, and you will have profits. Awesome, eh? Okay, so after Cancer, we are going to Gemini. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you, guys. Okay, so let me just draw first the card. For the from the first card, I can say that something very big is happening to you, Cancer. A lot of gains are coming. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, guys. So the first card for you, Cancer, Six of Wands. So it seems that the full moon will not just bring you closure, ending. It is going to mark an ending of a period of time where you have placed so much effort in, and now the rewards are coming. Basically, another version of this card is that a help will come. So it could be that you have asked for help. Let's say it could be any kind of help. Let's say that you have um, devoted to a loan from the bank, and now the bank will give you that loan. That's also a version of help. You know, any kind of help that you need is gonna come if we're talking about this card in that particular aspect. But generally, that full moon for you, Gemini, is going to bring you recognition, and one can present himself as one is, you know, collecting rewards, being sitting on a high horse, winning a lot of followers, and promotion, achievements, you name it. It is just triumph, people. If we're talking about if we're talking about, it's a Gemini, Tara. If I said Cancer somewhere, I'm sorry, that's about Gemini. So with this card, guys, if you are talking about your career, something very important will be marked by end, and you will get the fruits of your efforts. If we're talking about your relationship, peak moments of your relationship, a lot of sex, a lot of passion, a lot of empathizement, and you will feel yourself like you're on the top of the world. Then we are going to what can obstruct you, people. That's the Page of Pentacles, and it does seems that just because you are feeling now cocky, just because this particular thing have worked out and now you are eager to set yourself on new goals, you may end up actually working more than gaining. So be very mindful what the next goal for you will be, Gemini. Okay, so after the triumph comes, don't go for everything that offers you a long-term prosperity, long-term job, like long-term job, long-term project, long-term relationship. First, take a moment to see if the efforts justify the results, really, because otherwise you may throw yourself into something that will give you little gain for much ado. Then we're going to what intentions you need to set with the Six of Cups, guys. The intentions, there is not much to be said about this card for intentions, but just try to experience the life in its small forms. What I mean is that you need to enjoy the small things in life. You need to feel joy from them. Like, for example, if your love partner is giving you flowers or gifting you flowers, you need to enjoy this. You need to indulge yourself with friends. You need to indulge yourself with these small things in life, like taking care of yourself, watching TV when you like it. Basically, do what you want, guys. This is what I'm trying to say here, okay? Otherwise, it seems that you will find yourself very suppressed. It is kind of, yeah, you have your success, okay, but what about it? I mean, where is the joy? Where is the fun in life? This is how you're going to feel yourself out. Also, intentions is about return a favor, okay? Return a favor and aim for emotional satisfaction to give an emotional satisfaction to somebody that is around you, that is there to your heart. Then it is what you're going to learn as a lesson. Three of Cups says that you're going to learn that how can I place it in words, that a teamwork or a team experience, people, is capable to expand your vision. So the new goal that you're going to set to yourself will come through a teamwork, team experience, probably spending time with your trusted friends, talking about what you like, what you dislike, having a good time, and from there you will really realize where your next goal is lying. So give yourself, again, as I said, a time to indulge yourself with a best friend of yours. Go to pubs, go to coffees, go to walks, and these kind of stuff, and from there your new goal will emerge, rather than constantly try to do on something. I'm talking about those workaholics there that are constantly trying to do more and more work. It's not gonna give you much benefits right now. I mean, it's gonna give you a material benefits, yeah, but you will not be able to enjoy them. And where is the fun in this? And then the energies, guys, very supportive energies with the star card here. It seems that because the star card says justified hope, it does seems that those energy, the more you work, the more hope will start building up inside you. So that speaks that you will do a fantastic performance based on what will revolve you as an energy. And then it seems that those energy will attract support, a lot of support. So whatever you are aiming for, Gemini, it seems that you will not be alone in this, in a term of that even though there are people who are opposing you, there will be those who are supporting you big time, and through that support you will be able to push it through as well. You will be a support to somebody else with these energies, and you will be a guide to someone else, just so you know it, without even knowing it. So you will be an example without even knowing it, just so you know. Thank you, Mari. Thank you. Okay, so the next one goes Cancer. Okay, I'm not enjoying this. If you think that I'm enjoying this, I'm not, because where you're starting from is the Three of Swords, guys. The best case scenario for you people. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. So the best case scenario for you, this is healing, an emotional healing created by a mental cruelty. And especially if we're talking about relationship type, and you have just recently passed through a breakthrough, through a break, excuse me, in one relationship. Probably it happened very, very painfully, and this card could signify a healing, that the healing process is about to start. Okay, but generally the card says blockage. The card says making 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards. And what is very important for that card, guys, is that everything is happening in our mind. Okay, and usually is associated, I'm trying to explain it a little bit more so that people don't accept that they are doomed. Okay, usually this card is associated with our thoughts and our minds, and it is because we think that we are not performing very well. It is from where the 2 step backwards are coming. So you need to face the failure itself if it happens, accept it, okay, that you have failed into a certain proportion, because as a minor arcana it doesn't say a complete failure like ruin or a disaster or like being in a wasteland. Okay, it's a partial failure, and you can actually rearrange your strategies so you can move forward. But the key here, guys, is really to accept that you are doing something wrong. That is vital, because for those who are cocky and who does not want to accept other people's opinion and critics, they will continue failing. Okay, so it's also very important, guys, not to allow anybody to tell you that you are a bad performer. Okay, because no one was born taught, and we are not learning, we're not capable to learn for one day. Learning is a process going over the years. So allow yourself as well to learn, and allow yourself to accept those critics and convert them into a very, very constructive advices. Then what you can really block you from what can really block you from moving forward is this particular reading speaks that you need to leave a particular activity that you're doing right now, and that activity is creating only pain inside you, Cancer. It creates only pain and frustration, and this is what the card says, that you will be blocked, okay, if you accept the failure but still you push on going with the same strategy and with the same approach. So you need to realize that doing the same thing over and over again is not going to make it right, okay? And by saying so, you need to withdraw for a moment, and especially by, as I look the next card, which is the intention, guys. These two are linked in this case. The intentions here should be seeking help, seeking someone who can really support you, someone who can really give you hope for the future. It is about, especially has to be someone who does this from a pure heart. In other words, from an emotional need rather than material need. Very tough reading for Cancer, guys. It's a very, very tough reading for Cancer. So with the Star card, your intentions first should be for you to have a positive attitude toward the newness that is about to come. Okay, so because the Star comes after the Tower, and here these cards kind of reminds me of the Tower with certain proportions, because they say turmoil, and the Star comes after the turmoil, which means a new unfoldment, new beginning after a bad period of time. So as soon as you accept the defeat, as soon as you accept the failure, or as soon as you accept the denial here, the sooner the hope will come in your life, which means, and this particular hope with the Star is something that is radiating for you further on in the future, quite further, but it's giving you a hope for life, and it's giving you a hope of fulfillment. Okay, it could be also a unfolding love that you need to aim for. This kind of intentions you need to set yourself toward. Then we are having what you are about to learn, and here we are seeing with this card, guys, you are about to learn how strong you are. You will remind yourself of your personal strength to persevere through bad time. So this full moon in Virgo, though it's going to give you a little bit of stressful time, a little bit of pain, you know, a little bit of confusion, it will also, when you walk out of this particular period of time, okay, you will find yourself much more stronger and already ready to accept everything new that is coming in your way. And just then, guys, just then, a message will be delivered to you. A message promising you something new, and you need to be open for it, whatever it is. And then the energies, guys, is the Seven of Wands. So these energies, they will boost your intuition quite a lot. So these energies will set you into a certain state, into a such state that you're going to be ready to act, to react, and to oppose in every time necessary. So it's an energies that will set you into a guarding state. Okay, you will guard your estate, you will guard your home, your job, your place, your relationship, your project. You will be very defensive about everything that is sustainable, that is sustained from yourself, Cancer, because this particular project that you're working at right now, it seems that it is, I'm not saying that it's going to fail, but it's not, at least not going to turn the way you have expected. Okay, so that was intense, and I'm sorry. Someone was eager to see Cancer, and I'm sorry to disappoint you, really, because I knew, because I read here that you are hoping for something new. And let's hope that at least for most of you guys, this particular reading doesn't have that big impact, because you know I can't cover the global population with 5 cards, the global population of cancers with 5 cards. This will depend very much on your personal situations. It will reflect somehow your life, but let's hope that for most of you it will impact projects or deeds in your life that can be that are expendable. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I think so, Vishwa. I think so. It is because, you know why? You know why I think so? Because only major arcana here was the intentions, which are promising for something great, okay? Everything else was minor arcana, which one word to say, it's changeable. So with an iron will, with determination to make it right, you can change it. Okay, so after this, we're going to Leo. Alicarda, for what I know, there is always a way. You just need to have, you know, a will, yeah, to take on it. Okay, positive reading, a little bit harder to be done, but for you, Leo, we are starting your period with indulgence. With the High Priestess, guys, well, ladies, that card may also signify pregnancy. This is one of the strongest cards for pregnancy. So I'd like to say that if you don't want to end up pregnant, guys, or should I say girls, you better make sure that your partner is wrapping it up. Otherwise, the card suggests that you will be in such a comfortable place that you indulge yourself with everything possible. I mean, this is taking extreme care of oneself, and it seems that you will have so much that you will be able to sacrifice something from it for somebody else. The card says that you will make a very sound decisions. Also says that you will detach from midst of activity just because you can just so you can indulge yourself. As I said, is about taking care, but also the card suggests that what has been done in the past, either good or bad, is going to be reaped very soon. So this particular full moon, guys, it's going to give you a reaping, okay, of your efforts from the past. So be mindful of how you performed in your past, because this is what you're going to indulge yourself on, and you're going to nurture yourself on. Also, the card suggests, guys, that you will start leading more healthy life. Then it is what can obstruct you moving forward. Really, is the 5 of Swords, people, and this is ignorance here. This is because you are going to find yourself into a good place, okay, like untouchable, and you may humiliate a. You are going to humiliate. 1 second, guys, because somebody really needs me. Okay, so let's forget about this. Okay, so it's about being ruthless. Okay, you may humiliate a lot of people, you may create a lot of problems to a lot of people, okay, just because you want that indulgement on any cost, and you know, any means necessary. It is what can obstruct you of being happy in the future, because this reading, people, it's all about happiness for you. It's all about happiness and emotions. So if we're talking about, this is very scary. If we're talking about relationship, it is because you will believe that your partner is so devoted to yourself because your partner is making some personal sacrifices, that you may take them for granted. And that card comes as a warning, people. Don't take anything for granted, okay? Give the credits to everything that is happening around you, people. Don't be so proud. Also, the card suggests, guys, that some old problems may occur, okay? Some old problems may take on right now. I mean, it may immerse beneath the surface, and you need to take care of them on site. Otherwise, they may interfere with your engagement, okay? Then your intentions, people, with the Chariot card. Oh, that's your intentions should be set to triumph first, because the Chariot card suggests triumph. Also, the intentions, that card, guys, says that you can push everything you have in front of you. Do you realize that as an intentions? Because it says triumph. It also says collecting, how it's called in English, it is like luck of the hard work, you know. It's like you are doing you have done that hard work, and nobody paid you credit, nobody gave you money for it, no one really pay attention to you, and right now you can actually request all that to come to you. This should be also set to your intentions. Your intentions also should be set toward having a personal conviction of where you need to charge yourself at. So the chariot preaches, guys, that regardless how big the problems in front of you are, okay, regardless of how dark the storm is in front of you, if you arm yourself with your iron will, if you arm yourself with your determination of victory and charge forward, your win is just inevitable. I mean, you are doomed, people, to succeed here, okay? You are really doomed to succeed. Then what you will understand, 10 of swords, guys. Okay, you will understand that victory comes with price, okay? So that card suggests that at a certain point you will have to make a final decision, like a final, like an end, not just final decision, but an end conclusion, end action, something that will just slam the door behind you and there is no going back. It is like jumping into a new era from the old era. So whatever you're chasing, guys, and whatever you're trying to solve here, whatever triumph you will have, you need to know that though, yes, you will win a lot of endowment and you will win a lot of prosperity, most likely material success here with the Empress, people, it does seems that you're gonna lose as well something, okay? So be very mindful how you charge and what do you want. Then, Leo, the energies around you, that's the Queen of Cups, guys. And with the Queen of Cups, these energies, there is nothing much to be said. Then these energies, it will actually boost your emotions a lot. So you may start feeling a lot of attachment to a people, usually that recently they have been, whatever for you. They have been meaningless for you. Now you may start feeling attraction and attachment toward them. Especially if you do have a romantic partner, it does seem that you will start becoming more and more attached to that romantic partner as well. If we're talking about your job, it seems that you will start becoming much more attached to your job. So those energies, are going to attach a lot of things towards you. They're like a magnet for emotional satisfaction. Then we're going to Virgo. Well, very favorable for Virgo guys. However, it does, I don't have much to say, okay? Because the cards, they are all linked, but I will try to give you more, you know, more unfoldment of the cards. So Virgo are going to find themselves at the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups usually says that things are really will start going greater than before. So if you do have troubles in your career, in your job, these troubles will start kind of, you know, diminishing. So it's about setting on a very important motion that will be like an avalanche forward, which will really initiate, will kind of boost your activity into your career. And your maneuvers now will start taking on the benefits, and the efforts that you're giving will start bearing fruits with the Three of Cups. Also, the card speaks that you will do have some how can I say what? You will do have some team experience, and it's not just that, but your options available are going to expand through that new experience. And this is where the second card comes in, guys, which is going to slow you down, and this is paying attention to that new visions, new options available. You need to stay in one place, and you need to work on what you are working best, because it is what is going to give you most benefits, Virgo. So for you here, what is applying to you guys, I can summarize the whole reading in one single sentence. If you can do something, people, do it, but never do it for free, because this is what you're gonna do during this full moon period of time, guys. You will do something you can really can do, and it will give you benefits. So it's about the monetary gain, it's about success again. But rather than exploring new fields and trying to expand your skills, you will apply your skills into something very very profitable. Okay, so with this card, also don't be misled, guys, with some messages that may come on your way, and as well, don't get ahead of yourself. I will try to say it gently. Otherwise, that card may suggest that you may think that you're stronger than you actually are, okay, or more capable than you are actually are. So, and this may force you, or may kind of set you in a state where you can start making a particular mistakes, you know, and that will that will make other people lose trust within you. So focus on what you can do best for this full moon period of time, guys, and also focus to spend more time among people, among crowds, among very good friends of yours, trustworthy people. Celebrate, guys, celebrate what you're working. I mean, celebrate the profits you're gaining. Then your intention, and this, I'm just repeating myself here with these cards because they're virtually saying the same thing in this particular chain, in that situation, because that card suggests that you need to aim to sit on already existing convictions, okay, already existing patterns. You need to set on defensive measure toward everything that will push you away from your comfort zone. In another word, you shouldn't set your intentions toward things which are making uncomfortable people. Only what makes you comfortable, only what you can do should be set on motion and as an intentions, rather than experimenting. And also the card may suggest to set intentions to start making money. Then what you're going to learn with the Sun card, guys, you will learn that this is really good. It is because probably you think that you don't have a room to expand into your comfort zone, and you will find yourself wrong. Sorry, guys. Okay, so you will find that actually there is more room to expand people in your comfort zone, which means that you will expand your relationship if you focus on it. You will expand your career place if you focus on it. You will expand your gains. You will expand your vital energy which means that you attract more vital energy, you expand your happiness. And the most important thing is that you will see that if you don't force the newness will come to you naturally. So at the end of the day, naturally, the new activity will come to you rather for you to seek it. So that particular card here, guys, basically says have trust in the universe. Whatever it is meant for you to come, it will come and it will give you happiness, guys. Then we are having the energies, and that's the Eight of Pentacles, and those energies are going to support you through your work. In the term of that, you will not feel fatigue, you will not feel annoyment, especially if we're talking about your relationship, guys. Your partner is not going to be able to annoy you whatsoever. The bad thing about these kind of energies are that they will start forcing you to be a perfectionist. So if something isn't perfect, really, if a particular event or particular deed of yours is not executed perfectly, something will really nag within you and will not give you any peace until you don't do it straight. So that may speak for a lot of consumption of a personal time, Virgo. Well, Marilyn, actually the Virgo reading was very good. Well, Vishwa, I can't read the chat and talk in the same time, really. Now we're having Libra. Okay, for Libra, we are starting with the Hangman. And Libra will start the full moon period of time, guys, by new, how it's called in English, guys? Not new, yeah, new perspective, not new perspective. What? The word is on my tongue, okay? Uh, yeah, well, let's say that it is new perspective, okay? It's like a new vision toward an old thing. It's like finding out that when something is looked from a different side, is looked differently, okay? So it's like a new, I don't know, I forgot the word. I'm sorry, guys. But regardless, regardless of that, like a new vision, people, okay? And this new vision actually will show them that the previous efforts they're giving was kind of pointless, okay? And this is what created their stress, okay? So what they're going to do, what Virgo are going to do, is take a time to rest. It's like they are gonna wait the situation out. They are gonna wait the crap out of it. They're going to just wait the situation to unfold naturally, because it's what Libra are going to realize, that only thing that they need to do here is relax, chill out, and actually redirect their efforts into something really that can be pushed at this very moment, because that new vision will show them that this situation they are aiming for is not, it can't be pushed at this very moment, because the things are not depending on Libra itself. They're depending on something else. So you guys have to just wait the bad time out, okay? Restrict yourself from making any efforts, because all the efforts will be stressful and merely pointless. Just saying, people, just saying. Then what can really hold you in one place, what can really obstruct you, is if you believe this is your only option available. Okay, you need to realize that you do have options available. So saying, I don't really want to say it that way, but saying that if we're talking about relationship or career, and the things are not really going on very good in neither of those things or in one of those things, well, that card suggests that it's time for you to move on. It is just time for you to move on. Or at least you need to take on a different approach. I mean, the same approach that you are taking on right now. For example, being nice with everybody. For example, explaining yourself way too much to everybody. For example, asking for permission for everything, trying to satisfy everybody, is just ain't working. So you need a new approach. And this is what you need to turn on. Okay? Then that is what your intentions should be, guys. And the very least, that card suggests family. So if you have an opportunity to create family, this is where your intentions should lie. Otherwise, in more fictional explanation of the card, guys, that card suggests that you need to aim for setting a closure, reaching a ending of a cycle of an important cycle of growth. How you can define that this kind of cycle, guys, is where you have worked for a long time, very hard for it, and it's near to completion. And after that, you need to celebrate it. Okay, your intentions as well should be set into what will create the celebrations. Also, your intentions should be set, guys, toward making new friends, expanding your estate, expanding your social circle, expanding one's expanding one standard of life. Okay, so if we're talking about your career, people, here it does seem, the way I see it, for your career, let me think of very carefully, to choose my words very carefully. It seems that a very new project is not going to work out. So that's why you need to turn on your attentions into some node which is not already closed. Okay, same thing goes for your relationship, people. I mean, if for example you are planning a vacation, the vacation isn't working out, I mean, you can't get through to your partner, you're not agreed to where the vacation will have to take place, then focus into something else you have planned in the past. Just giving you a version of explanation of the cards. Okay, so I hope you can relate them to your personal situations, because what you are about to learn after this period of time ends, guys, is that everything is possible, but when the right time comes, in the right moment. And we are seeing this here as well with the hangman. So here we are seeing you that you were capable to wait the thing out. Okay, you have passed successfully through a very confusing time, Libra. You have passed through and you have shielded yourself from repeating old mistakes, and you have shielded yourself from the unrealistic goals that are coming forward for you. So this card really, if I have to explain it straightly, guys, it does says that you will learn how to prevent disappointments before the disappointment actually happens. Then it is the energies which are around you. These are first healing energies. So people with disease, sickness, and these kind of stuff, they may expect that the energies around them will start healing them. Also, this is not just a physical healing, it is also about an emotional feeling. But those energies, people, into a very grand scheme of things, they are going to set you into such a state that everybody will be ready to take on your points of view. Okay, everybody will be ready to honor your actions, your opinion, and your thoughts, which means that if you do want an opportunity from your boss or from your lover, from your family, it does seem that they will give it a go for you, people, just based on the energies that will surround you. So after Libra, we are going into Scorpio. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, Scorpio, you are going to find yourself, I don't want to repeat myself for this card, but unfortunately, general reading is a general reading, guys. So, you're going to find yourself at a finalization of something very important for you. So, basically, the game has been set on motion and the game has been finished and has been finished favorable for you. It is time for you guys to celebrate and to indulge yourself. With that card, people, it does seem that the hard work from the past is now finally giving its effort, and you can actually finalize and conserve, sustain, stabilize a particular achievement of yours. This card generally speaks for a very, very hard-earned success. It is not like success of the Six of Wands where you just dominate, you know, and it's something that you do it with ease. Here we're talking about a very, very long-term effort, and hard efforts are coming to an end, creating an end of a very important cycle, which means, guys, Scorpio people, that your job is taking on a brand new level, okay? Your relationship is taking on a brand new level. Your friendships are taking on a brand new level. And if we're talking about people who are about to start family, congratulations, that could be a wedding. You see that? Then we are going to what can obstruct you guys? The Tower card. And you need to accept the things seriously this time, Scorpio. I mean, you cannot, you shouldn't accept everything like it's a game, especially if we're talking about relationships, people. That these two particular cards, guys, are showing that this is the relationship, okay? Especially if you are in one. This is the relationship, people, and you just have to clinch into it with any means necessary. There is no time for cheating. There is no room for talking with other people or flirting with other guys, or even though thinking of that you do have other options available for other relationships. This is the one, guys. It's just, this is what those cards are telling me, and you need to accept the things very, very serious. I mean, the childish behavior has to stop, because only the childish behavior, only the acceptance that whatever, even if it ruins, I can rebuild it back, will be wrong, guys. It just will be very, very wrong. So trying to change and to shift relationship or career on your own, I mean, it's going to obstruct you big time, because rebuilding is not what you seek. Building additionally, it is what you need to seek here. Then it is where your intentions should be set, people, and this is about seeking for support if we're talking about your career, or talks, leading conversations in your relationship, honest conversations, giving a asking from your partner. It is not where you're giving critics, okay? Asking for your partner to give you critics so you can become better if we're talking about relationship. But this particular card says that you are about to start learning, and you are about to start learning big time, and you need to set your intentions to kind of take on all that knowledge within you so you can become better. Very favorable for your career, people. This card particularly speaks for the appearance of a very, very long-term job, okay? And if we're talking about relationship, this card is speaking for starting of a buildment of an estate of yours. So you have to be prepared, people. You just have to be prepared to spend a lot of time building that estate, and spending a lot of time for the future with your current partner here. Then, if we're talking about, sorry, this is what you're going to learn. Not much to be said about this card, Scorpio. Then you have to follow the feelings of your heart. Only this way you will find yourself emotionally fulfilled, satisfied, and transformed toward the better. You just need to follow the feelings of your heart, guys. Then the energies around you, and there will be nothing virtually hidden for you, Scorpio. These energies will push you so hard that you will be always capable to make the things done. Okay, and also these are healing energies, but only a physically healing energies, just so you know. So if you have a pain, if you do suffer a particular virus or something like this, it's more minor than the previous one where we spoke about the temperance. Here are more like a minor um, physical healings, but also those energies, they will boost you in front of others in a term of that you will start earning their respect, if you know what I mean. Okay, so after that we're going to Sagittarius. Well, Lisa, I do have Venus in Scorpio, and I am happy. I don't know about you guys, but I am happy. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my God, Sagittarius, that full moon, guys, that full moon for you. I just want to show you the cards. I mean, can you see the Magician, the Six of Wands, the Judgment here, the Nine of Pentacles? Just awesome, guys, awesome. So with the Nine of Pentacles, that is, how can I say, that is a carefree behavior, guys. This is where you start from. I mean, it seems that all the troubles you do have is suddenly will diminish, or you will take on them with like they're nothing in front of you. It is about you setting on further one goes, especially if we're talking about your career, and doing it with such an ease that you will amaze everybody around you. Seeing yourself sitting on a high horse on a very high place, earning money, if you want to say it that way. But if we want to say it into a more general interpretation, this card says that you will be capable to take on everything in front of you, because everything that will given to you during this new moon period of time, especially talking about career, guys, it will be within your competence, it will be within your skills, within your maximum skills, it will be within your knowledge, and it will be within your experience. So basically said, whatever comes in the full moon, you will be the most suitable person to take on it. If we're talking about relationship with this card, guys, that speaks that the situation in the relationship will lose a little bit, which means that it will be not such a so intense. More carefree emotions will be involved, more spontaneous happiness will be involved, and as well, it does seem that a more hanging out, dating, walking outside will be also involved for you, Sagittarius. So it's like spending more time with your partner. And then what can really obstruct you, guys, these are self-imposed self-imposed restrictions. So you need to think of what you restrict yourself from doing. This is what is slowing you down, so you need to kind of undo it. Okay, I mean unrestrict it, if you want to say. Take off that boundary that you have put it to yourself, that you have placed to yourself. It could be that you have set on boundary, let's say that you will not jog anymore at the morning because you don't have time to do it. So, or you have set boundaries, I don't know, to eat a particular food, or to speak with a particular people. Take off those boundaries, guys. They're not serving you any favor for what I can see here. Then where your intentions should lie, as I think was Aries, or it was Taurus, I don't know, but is to collect the fruits of your efforts, collect your rewards, reach a grand achievement, reach a peak experience. This is about you presenting yourself. Your aim should be toward presenting yourself as just one is, because this is what that card is representing, and reaching a triumph. Your intention should be to shine bright, just like a fire in the darkness. Okay, if that makes a sense to you people. So you shouldn't be shy here. I mean, you should always step on the front row. You should always step one in front of everybody that is around you. You shouldn't restrict yourself from any activity that is coming. And with that being said, also, if you do need help, because this card also suggests that a long needed help is long time needed help is about to come. So if you do need help, guys, you need to basically ask for it. Okay, then it is what you're gonna learn is the judgment. So with the judgment card, guys, it does seem that you will become aware that with your actions, basically, a new path is uncovered for you. And this particular path, guys, it's about solving unsolvable problems. Okay, so you will find how I can summarize this, people, is that you will find that you're worth much more than you thought you were in the past. Okay, so it's about a final assessment of how much you worth based on your previous actions, and thus the rewards will come inevitably, because we are coming to the energies, people, and those energies are simply, those energies will attract a lot of people towards you. Those energies will give you a high self-esteem. Those energies will push you toward initiating one's idea. Those energies will create will make your activities, or the birth of what your activities is giving, indestructible. So no one actually can interfere and can destroy what you can give birth of during this period of time. I mean, in your career or in your relationship, regardless, whatever you create will be indestructible, guys. Okay, so with this being said, people, we're going to Capricorns. Scorpio rising, I don't know, actually, I haven't checked. As far as I know, the specials were till the end of February. But I think I don't. I think I don't. Oh, actually, one of the Eladas team right now, guys, is telling me that yes, I do have specials. So yeah, I think that the old specials they are applying, which is 20 minutes purchase, it's actually giving you 30 minutes and this kind of stuff. So yeah, you check on my profile page in Astrology and you will find out what my specials are. So for Capricorns, wow, I need to drink something, people. Sorry. Okay. So Capricorns, not very active full moon. First, this is what I would say, because we have these 5 here, and they are all sitting in one place except this one, but this one is really what can actually obstruct you. Okay, so not very active full moon. Okay, your work is about to go just the way it is supposed to go. So you will work patiently waiting. for your time to come, and your time will come with the high priestess. It is just not now, okay? But the best thing here is that whatever you are attending to at your working place, guys, it is you're going to take on it with a inner wisdom. I mean, you alone will not know where you have came up with this particular brilliant idea, okay? No one will actually know. So your intuition here is about to guide you. The silence which is around you, it's about to guide you. This particular card shows that you will keep a lot of secrets from people around you. And also, if we're talking about relationship, if you are in existing relationship, you can expect with this card, guys, that full moon to even bond the souls in between you two even stronger. If you are single, you will unfortunately continue being single, but this card shows that that particular full moon, okay, will signify the appearance further in the future for someone with which your soul can be bond. So it's like some people are saying it soulmates, other people are saying it twin flames. Regardless, basically it will be a lover that your soul can be bond with him. Then what can actually slow you down, guys? Six of Swords, fear. It is the fear of the unknown, okay? The fear of no progress made right now. I mean, you do need to have, excuse me, you do need to have faith within one capability. You do need to have faith in fate itself, because right now the full moon is just not going to give you activity, okay? But the activity is about to start emerging. It will be something slowly emerging, and the fear of that you're sitting on a particular threshold, okay, and you can't pass it through. It is what will obstruct you. So basically, guys, just have faith. Don't try to take the initiative against things that are against something that is going against you. It is what I'm trying to say. Don't try to take against the odds, was what I'm searching for. So basically, take on with faith everything that is coming in your way, because believe me, it will worth it a long time, especially if we're talking of relationships, people. There is no doubt, just there is no doubt that the next one which is coming, it will be someone that will really love you. I mean, and you will align with him or with her in a way that you cannot just imagine, okay? And then, excuse me, with the Nine of Cups, it is what you need to aim for, Capricorns. So the Nine of Cups suggests that probably somewhere at that full moon, you will find yourself successful in a term of that you will find yourself very happy of a particular unfoldment, achievement. Someone told you something, you want something, regardless. But the thing is here that this achievement will create only a temporary happiness. And I mean, you need to work to sustain that achievement in order to make the happiness long lasting. So it will be something that it is just happening, guys, and you shouldn't accept it as a finalized. So you need to still pay attention into it. So your intentions should be on your watch, be on your guard, and keep your eyes open for everything that is going around you, especially toward something that is giving you happiness, either relationship, career, friend, whatever gives you happiness, you need to pay close attention to, because there is still more what to be done in it, and you have to take on the responsibility, and you need to take on the initiative there to sustain it. That's why we do have the Six of Swords here, people. Movement during this full moon period of time is bad thing, okay? It only ruined the happiness here, just so you know. Then it is what you are going to learn, okay? So you are going to learn that you need to be very balanced, okay? You need to kind of, when you do choices, you need to kind of also consult your choices with your mind, with the logic, with the thoughts you have. Also, you are going to learn that by you doing it, so by you taking on, making those choices based on professionalism rather than on emotions are gonna earn you a lot of authority, and it's gonna earn you a lot of respect from others. Also, you are going to learn how to maintain your mood, guys. So your mood is unlikely to become in the bad side of the scale, you know. So your mood at least will be balanced here. And then the energies, people with the Fool card, those energies kind of suggests innocence, okay? These are innocent energies, very pure energies, guys, which are creating a faith and a belief that the bright future is coming, okay? Those energies are pushing you toward the bright future without you even knowing it, seeing for the High Priestess, because for what you're doing right now, your new future will emerge. This is why it's so important, people, not to move, not to make any initiative for the newness in your life during this full moon period of time. Okay, so right now we are going to Aquarius. Make some noise, eh, Vishwa? Yeah, guys, by the way, I am going to take on some questions after, probably a couple of questions, 3 questions, I don't know, because it's really 3:32 a.m. right now here, and it will become quite late. So this is why I'm not going to take more than 2 or 3 questions, just so you know. But as soon as I stop with Pisces, as soon as I'm finished with Pisces, then you can ask your questions. Don't bother to ask right now because I'm not going to read them because I'm focused on the cards. Now, Aquarius, with the Hangman, guys, you are going to find yourself into a rather unfavorable place. It seems that much ado, nothing comes to bear as a fruit, and this will frustrate you. So you need a different perspective here, people. You need to stop this pointless activity, okay? You need to take on the troubles you have every day, day by day, as granted. What I mean is that everybody has those problems and those troubles, people. So with this being said, guys, full moon period of time, just like what other star sign was with the Hangman? I think Libra was with the Hangman, I don't know. But this full moon period of time, people, for you is about resting. It is about waiting. It is about waiting your time to come and hanging out down the tree, looking the world from a different perspective, just as the Hangman does. Your path will be revealed, people. So if something isn't happening for you at the full moon, just leave it be. It will unfold for you naturally, and it will solve itself virtually on its own. That's why we're having the World card here, which is the second card, guys, saying that aiming for closure, aiming for completion is just, it's not going to happen, people, okay? It's not going to happen. And I do suspect from those 2 cards is that the new goal for you is not yet emerged. It is not yet ready from the universe to be given to you. And this is why if you are capable now to set a closure to that particular activity, you will fall into limbo, and the universe does not aim for you something like this. That's why your efforts right now may be fruitless. And with this being said, guys, maybe you need to take on a small new activities right now, okay? Something that really creates a harmony within yourself. With the Lovers card here, we are seeing the most adequate intentions here with the Lovers card, people, is to solve troubles from your past. Okay, all right. Also, it is about you taking a decision in a way where you are ending up happy at the end. Fuck the others, you know. Right now, it is all about your happiness, people. Also, the card suggests that you need to kind of reach harmony in between you and people that can help you. This here with the Lovers card, we are seeing some selfish energies, and this is very necessary, guys. I'm just saying it. This is very necessary. Just like Eve bite the apple, okay? You need to kind of think for yourself right now, so you can pass through that spiritual boundary, which is created by the Hangman, because the Hangman is about spiritual boundary, okay? It is not about physical boundary. It's just something was meant to happen that way. Something had the time to happen. You were just speeded it up, and right now it's not. It's time. Its time will come further in the future, but it's not now. And that's why you need to kind of take care of yourself at this very moment. So if you clinch into your relationship, and this is the most important thing for you, you can solve all the problems there. You can reach harmony in there. In your career, however, this card, the Lover's card, suggests that you need to aim, your intentions need to be set to take on very important decisions, guys. Very important decisions, and those decisions will be tough, because there isn't really wrong or right choice. Every choice comes with its consequences, and it depends which consequences will be more comfortable for you to be faced. Then what you are about to learn is the Nine of Cups, and with the Nine of Cups, nothing much to be said, people. Apart from that, happiness comes and goes, and if you don't work for it, none else will. So whatever happiness you do have, whatever creates in you pleasant emotions and love, you need to fight for it, people, because it isn't granted. This is your lesson here. And then the energies, guys, a very violent energy is what I can say here, people. With the Knight of Swords, it does seems that those energies will create a courage within you, a heroism within you. Also, they will ignite your emotions, especially when it comes to taking on decisions. But with that being said, this card also speaks for a very hard push, very hard drive, especially if we're talking about chasing truths, people. So those energies are about to reveal every lie which stays in front of you. So you will be shielded from being misled, especially when it comes to taking on choices, because everybody from Aquarius will have some particular very vital choices with the Lover's card to take, and it is very favorable that the Knight of Swords came as an energy, which means that you won't be misled. So last but not least, people, Pisces. Pisces, with the King of Swords, where you're gonna find yourself at learning a very important truth, okay? Shedding on a light of a foggy situation, and unfortunately, because I saw in the other card, you have been undertaken. Okay? Either you haven't been paid enough, either you haven't been treated fairly, something like this. But whatever it is, it does seems that right now you will step on with your authority, you will step on with your respect, and you will become respected in front of others. You will regain the authority in front of others. This full moon, guys, is gonna regain back the power you have recently lost it. Okay, but with the great power, people, it comes the great responsibilities. So also the responsibilities will not be absent from that full moon period of time, but be very careful for what you're about to learn. Okay, because whatever it is gonna just throw you off. It's gonna probably throw you into rage or into slumber, and you don't need to do that. Okay, you need to calmly keep on going. This is about you really setting on activity, aiming for the justice come to bear. Okay, so it also may speak for a lawsuit. It also may speak that someone stole a project of yours, someone stole money from you, someone stole ideas from you. It is something like this. It really will enrage you, for what it seems here. And by rage, I don't mean that you will start shouting out, fighting with people and these kind of stuff, but it will create such enormous anger within you. And what I like to say, Pisces, is that love and anger, they are the primal forces that makes us uh, move forward, makes us aiming something. Because from anger, for example, from the source of anger, from the source of power, anger, we just don't care. You know, we are angry, we don't care of the consequences, we are ready to do whatever it takes in order to set the things right. And this is how you're going to feel yourself out. And this is you basically, Pisces, this full moon season, you gotta unleash the beast, guys. You just gotta unleash the beast and serve everybody what they basically deserve. And that will be a tough thing, which is said with the Chariot card here as an intentions, because it seems that it will be a hard push here. Okay, the forces you're opposing, either supervisor, co-workers, partners-in-law, friends, they're quite strong forces. But this card, as I said, it suggests triumph. And with the triumph here, people, also comes a personal achievement. One collects the fruits of luck of one's work, let's say, recognition, also empathizing with other people. So it's about pushing through with any means necessary, and you need to have the iron will for it. So the biggest intention for you, people, is to channel your iron will. This card is also about the preparation. So prepare yourself well before you charge forward, because once charged, there isn't going back, guys. But at least you will be able to set the things right. I mean, the justice will prevail at the end. And then what you're about to learn is how much opportunity you have in front of you, how simple the thing were in the past, only if you knew, you know. So you will learn how much prosperity and let's say unfoldment was hidden from you, and you will take on advantage of that. Okay, you will learn a real value of a particular situation. You will learn that you can turn on the destruction into construction. So even though something is destroyed, your tenacious drive to chase on and make the things right, make the things that they're supposed to be, even some things are destroyed, something more beautiful and productive will be revealed after that. But though you will learn that the most simple maneuvers are giving the best results ever. So sophisticated plans, plans which are involving third party, fourth party people, they will not give you too much benefits, guys. I mean, keep the thing simple. And at the end, your energies with the Four of Pentacles, people, those are energies which suggest that you will be so strong, people cannot penetrate through your comfort zone. I mean, everything you do, you will be very convinced that what you're doing is right, which means that no one can get to you through your feelings, through your emotions, through your thoughts. Also, it seems that these energies will constantly defend you, okay, and in the same time they will always keep you on track for moving forward, guys, toward your success, toward your chase of power. Because this is what that full moon will give you, Pisces, a chase for power. Oh, okay. So, you guys ask questions. I will take on 2 or 3 questions. Guys, stop bullshitting me. I mean, okay, so we do have one question, which is actually very good. Pokemonster Niue asks, why do I keep meeting Gemini? So, because eventually with Gemini is where something very solid and harmonious is going to happen for you. This is why. I mean, from it, it's going to come wealth, okay? And wealth, it is not just money. It depends how you define wealth. Wealth could be also love, family. If you want to say friendship or health. So from Gemini for you, wealth will come. So ask yourself how you define wealth. Okay. Brittany O'Leary asks why the Pisces axis are coming so strongly now. Well, because it is just such a period of time. I mean, you can do something, work out with all of these exes, or you can just wait out these situations. But you need to know that even though you go into one particular relationship with one of your exes, it ain't gonna last long. Okay, something temporary. I mean, for with this card, it does seems that the universe has something else in store for you, someone new, rather than an exes. Okay, one more. Maria, no, by wealth, this is what I said. By wealth, I mean a lot of things. For every people, wealth is different. For one is money, for other is health, for other is love, for other family. It depends how you define wealth. Okay, Caroline Reyes asks, can you tell me about relationship with a Pisces man? And I can. So with the page of wands, I can tell you the pages are also counted sometimes as a child, just so you know. But with the page of wands, in a general sense of the reading, it does seem that it will be very dynamic. There will be a lot of messages in between you two, in a term of phone calls, text messages, also a lot of hanging out further in the future. This card generally marks that their relationship is yet immature. It is not reached that mature state, though it has every potential to reach the mature state of one relationship, which a mature state I do understand under having a trust in one another and living, for example, together, planning families and this kind of stuff. Okay, guys, with this being said, I want to thank you ever so much for being here tonight with me, where I was your host at Astrology channel. It turns out that my promotions are still intact, which means that if you purchase 20 minutes, you get 30. I believe. I gotta check them again. So anyway, they are written on my profile page here on www.astrology.com. And yeah, see you guys next time. I hope that I have been helped. If you do like all the activity here, click the old subscribe button, guys. It ain't gonna hurt anybody. And yeah, you do have a great full moon experience, people. You take care now. Bye.